Happy Valentine's Day from Central Florida. Today is February the 14th, 2025, and I am in Central Florida, 9B. Oh, I was just looking at my azalea bush. Look at the pretty flowers. This is the most blooms it's ever had, and this is the first year I heavily mulched around it. It used to just be so dead looking for years. Telling you, everything likes mulch. Slowly getting my food forest, all the mulch. I got a little section down there in the end, and this will be finished. But this is what I did today. This is an update on my corn. First time. This is a new garden bed. If you've been following along, you will maybe remember me starting this. It's cost me nothing to build it. A lot of these stumps and trees came from Milton, from all the trees that got blown down. And I have a neighbor that started a tree stump grinding business, and he has been blessing me with free mulch. But in these beds was a lot of tree debris from Milton, and then cardboard, and then a lot of matter, kitchen scraps, chop and drop. Filled the bed up, and then a heavy coat of mulch on top. And I just finished planting my first bout of corn. So I plan on filling this whole bed up with corn, but I somehow lost my corn seeds after I did this first batch, and I was going to do them in succession, like every couple weeks, come out here and plant some more. And I cannot find my seed, what I did my seeds. So I've had to order more, and they're taking forever to get here, and I'm not happy about it. So it's totally messed up my plans. But we will see how it goes. This is my first time. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, and this is what I've done. So you can see the corn, and you see a lot of other stuff in here. So I have a papaya I transplanted. It was growing somewhere I didn't want it. I have them growing all over the yard. So the papaya, this is a Musa banana pup. It's a new banana to me, so I'm new to growing it, and I wanted to get some started over here. So this is what I've done. It first, in these little bins here are beans, Puerto Rican black bean, I believe, and I have them all throughout because I have learned that corn likes a lot of nitrogen, and I'm hoping the beans will help feed nitrogen to the corn. So that is what all those are. There's going to be beans growing in, and then underneath that pot, underneath that piece of wood, and underneath that brick is a pot full of kitchen scraps. That is how I'm also going to help keep feeding the soil, although it's loaded with matter underneath this mulch. I want to keep everything alive underneath there, the worms fed, and that way in the future I can continue to keep composting in there. And then in the bucket here, let's walk around. In this bucket is where I will make compost tea for the corn. There it is. I just throw my weeds in there, add some water. My husband found this wonderful heavy metal lid, and it's perfect because I do have critters. I am out here in the open in the neighborhood at the corner of my yard. I'm hoping critters don't come over here and dig anything up. They haven't yet. This bed has been sitting for a good month at least to settle down. And I wanted to show you something. This is, I can't pull it out, but this is the little globe off of a light from a ceiling fan. Guys, if you come across broken ceiling fans, or if you have one, don't throw away those glass globes. They are perfect for protecting your seeds. Out in the garden, just plop it over the seed. It's a glass, so it's heavy. It's not going to just blow away. And I'm actually going to leave them on the plant until the plant ends, because the bean can grow up out of the top, and it will help protect the plant going into the ground. Same with all these pots, other pots, because of course I didn't have enough. I wish I had a ton of those glass globes. So there you have it. So there is the beginning of my corn venture. And then I have a little marigold in there that's a little unhappy because I plucked it from another area. They're usually pretty easy to transplant. So we will see how it goes. Hopefully the seeds that I ordered like 2 weeks ago will get here soon, and I can continue on down. I may also plant some zucchini in here. I have a mulberry. This is a cutting off of my other mulberry bush, and it is doing wonderful. And then this, I can't remember if I bought this or grew on his own. I don't know what it is. If anybody recognizes it, please, please, please let me know in the comments. I was just gonna let it grow to have something growing in here and then use it as a chop and drop. If it is a weed, I will just use it as chop and drop or for compost tea. And this is what they called a little patio lime tree that my mother-in-law gave me. And it was in a pot. They say it's great to grow on a patio. But I decided to put it in here, and it has been loving it. And I even have some little blooms. Wouldn't that be cool if I got some little limes off of there? And then I have some sweet potato that pop up everywhere. And look at this. I just trellised these up a little bit. I did not plant any of these. This is a, excuse my language, but I'm going to say it, a shit ton of cherry tomatoes. Look at them all. Ouch, I gotta make sure I don't fall here. Look at them all. And I've already been picking cherry tomatoes down in there. They are loaded. I have not done anything here. They grew up because, I just filled this up with kitchen scraps and compost. So I obviously threw away a bunch of cherry tomatoes. Don't know what kind. And they are just loaded. And I try to get them up off the dirt a little. There's so many in there. I'm loving it. And here I have a pomegranate that I grew from a pomegranate at the grocery store. And it seems to be doing pretty well. This is beautiful, and I can't remember what it is, people. I'm telling you, always label everything. I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful and lush. I'll have to get a plant ID app. There's a little bitty bug on there. Where did he go? And then my coreopsis. I love coreopsis. Aren't they just beautiful? And they're loving it here in the corner. More sweet potatoes. And then over here, this is going on 2 years of this olive tree I bought at, I think I bought it at Lowe's. And it has doubled in size. And just some flowers. There is a mango tree I started from seed. I have moringa, lots of papayas. I had a lot more, but Milton took them down. But let me show you something. While I'm here, Milton did not take them from me. I had a big one here. You can see where it got cut, and look it is growing. Not one but 2 more mangoes, or papayas, papayas out of the fallen. And that's not the only one. So I'm trying to zoom around here slow. Over here was another great big papaya. You can see that what's left of the tree stump in there. And this one, again, is growing. Ooh, something just moved over there. Oh, it's a big old lizard. Thought it was a snake. I have a snake that lives in my garden. So it's growing one here. Oops, one here. And one here. And one here. So Milton took one away here. And Mother Nature is giving me 3 more. Isn't that wonderful? And this here is absolutely beautiful. This is called the Vicks plant. Apparently, they use this to create that Vicks rub that you buy at the store. And this has a very strong smell. And it is beautiful. I stuck a piece in this pot and haven't done anything to it, and look at it, and it's actually flowering. So this is my first time growing this, so I leave it alone. It's very happy, and it will propagate easily. You could just break a piece, drop it on the ground, and it is going to grow. I have it growing in other places because I've accidentally dropped a piece. But there you have it. I wanted to share my corn. This is my first time growing it here in Central Florida. And they actually say we're going to get down in the 30s next week. I wanted to show you. I seen, there, look at there they are. Aren't they beautiful? There's lots of them in there. So I had to come out here and check them every now and then. There you have it. All right, I will keep everybody that is interested in watching updated. Here's another plant that I planted, and I don't remember what it is. Oh well. I like happy surprises. All right, so yeah, hopefully you can grow something too. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and happy Valentine's Day. See ya.